Philly, where you need to be as tough as the fans to earn respect. Into courageous Cunningham run, to the relentless pursuit of Reggie White. Like Dick Vermeil, these Eagles come to work. These are the Eagles. In the capital city, there have been many roads to greatness. From the versatile slinging Sammy Ball to Joe Gibbs and his diverse dynasty, to push the boundaries. These are the Redskins.
Opening week is a special occasion, and you can bet both sides will treat it as such in this matchup between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Washington Redskins here at FedEx Field.
Hello, friends. Jim Nantz along with Phil Simms. And Phil, it's the start of a whole new season. There's a sense of renewal in the air and all kinds of hope. And how do you feel about getting this season underway?
Well, Jim, there's a lot of things in the air, and one of them is nerves. I think we have nervous coaches and nervous players. Starting the year off, all the thinking during the offseason, the training camp, the preseason games, how's it going to come together for us? We'll find out, but it's going to be fun to watch it today.
We'll go now to the third member of our broadcast team, Danielle Bellini, down on the sidelines with more on today's game.
Thanks, guys. It's great to be here for another new season, and there's an excitement in the air today. Guys, we've got two teams looking to start week one off on the right foot. Speaking with players and coaches, there was sort of a relief that game time was finally here. Guys, back to you.
Danielle, thank you very much. Now we'll go to the field. The Redskins ready to return the kick. And he's tackled right at about the 28-yard line. He emerged as a star for Coach Art Briles at Baylor, went on to win the Heisman, and come into the league as a first-round pick, quarterback Robert Griffin III.
Robert Griffin III, as a lot of people like to call him, RG3. Well, this guy can throw it down the field, throws beautiful passes, and of course, we know he can run too.
We get now the season underway. He's in the clear, brought down at the 41-yard line. The Eagles defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. First and 10, and Morris is taking the handoff. The tackle is made. Here's a look at the offensive unit that needs to get off to a strong start today.
Watch the man. See the man.
Alfred Morris lined up in the backfield.
95's Mike. Watch 95.
From the gun. Getting sacked. Here's the guy you have to game plan for all week long if you're on offense. Looking across the ball at Trent Cole, knowing he's coming after you.
Yeah, Trent Cole gets lost in the NFL. People do not pay attention to him as much as they should, but he can win a football game all by himself.
The Eagles lined up in the nickel. Griffin's going to take it from the gun. He had it, but the hit jars the ball loose.
This defense you're playing against, they're pretty good. So it's fourth down near midfield, punt the football.
Johnson from the 18. That's a gain of 8. Here's the former first pick now. Michael Vick taking the field for his first series today.
Well, Michael Vick for so many years has shown such great promise with such skills. He can run. He has a great arm. Now he needs to put it all together and win some games.
Michael Vick will take it from the gun. That reception picks up the first down.
When a quarterback can run, it usually takes one guy out of pass coverage. Look at the spy that time on the quarterback. That opens up the passing lanes. Good throw and catch.
What do you see out of this running back matchup today, Phil, with LaShawn McCoy and Alfred Morris?
Well, what I see, LaShawn McCoy, when you talk about him throwing the football, he is absolutely terrific in the pass game, but able to make guys miss, has the speed, and I think this Chip Kelly offense fits his talents perfectly. And Alfred Morris, he is just a working man. He comes to, it's the old cliche, he's a lunch pail kind of guy. That's what he is. He runs hard and picks up tough yards.
How much do you expect these teams will lean on these backs today?
Shoot, if you're a good player, make sure you get them the football so you lean on them. And if they have success, you stay patient and keep giving them the football. Either running the football, handing it off to them, but let's don't forget, Jim, they're both very good in the pass game.
Jeremy Maclin is a threat on the outside for the Philadelphia Eagles.
Jim, they need Jeremy Maclin to stay healthy because when healthy, he's one of the best wide receivers in the NFL.
And today's starting lineups have been brought to you by Papa John's Pizza. Better ingredients, better pizza, Papa John's.
Hey, he's man, I got him all day.
Johnson's
all day.
in the slot.
Wait 20. Wait 20. Check 50.
Second and 10. Throws to the right. The Eagles get a first down. The tackle's going to be made, but he's beyond the first down marker.
This is kind of new to the NFL the last 4 or 5 years. We're seeing more and more screens to wide receivers. Good timing, good execution, and good yards picked up.
Michael Vick and Robert Griffin III, these quarterbacks with similar styles, but separated by about 10 years of experience, Bill.
Yeah, I think that's a good analogy of the two. I think the 10 years says a lot. If Michael Vick came out in the NFL and it was like it is now 10 years ago, I think he would have been a different quarterback and probably had more success. Michael Vick has a great throwing arm. Robert Griffin III is hoping he develops into a great thrower in the NFL.
Do you see other similarities between these two?
Yeah, I think the similarities between these two quarterbacks, Jim, when you look at them, they have to find a way to stay on the field. That's their job for their team. Don't show how brave and tough you are. We know you are. Be healthy so you can line up every single week, and help your team win. That was just a dumb call. When you throw it behind the line of scrimmage like that, you deserve to lose some yards. That's what happened on that play.
Watch the blitz. Watch the blitz.
It'll be third down. The throw to the left. Makes the catch. London Fletcher makes the tackle.
When you talk about the play-action pass game, it's really when you call it. You got to be in a situation where the defense is thinking run, and when they are, do you have the courage, or I should say the smarts, to fake the run and throw the football? Good call that time by the offense.
The Eagles now move the chains.
Probably the easiest throw for a quarterback to make in the NFL is the curl route because you can see the receiver, his body is square to you, drill it in there. Nice job.
First and goal. The give. Breaks free. Runs it across for the score. Touchdown.
I would bet first and goal that the offense about 90% of the time is going to run the football. And what do here? They run it and they get it done. That is power football at its best.
The Eagles for the extra point. Extra point was good. Eagles getting set for the kickoff.
Watch the blitz. Watch the blitz.
First down here, and Morris is going to secure the handoff. And out to about the 33.
Power running. A lot of teams in this league don't even do it anymore. This team, they can power it up in there and pick up those tough yards.
And Morris is lined up as the single back. 2nd and 3, and Morris is going to take the handoff now. Good yardage picked up on that call.
After that long run, that running back deserves a break. Go over to the sideline, let a few guys pat you on the rear end and tell you how good you are, and then get a little oxygen and get back in the game. What a run.
That'll do it for the first quarter here in Landover, Maryland, and we'll be back in just a moment. The Redskins still driving as the second quarter gets underway.
I got press. Watch the blitz. Watch the blitz.
New set of downs now after picking up the first on the ground. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field.
Rhino, Rhino, Rhino. What's it, man? See them? They're coming. They're coming.
Alfred Morris lined up in the backfield. Escaping the pressure, challenging the defenders to the right side.
Nowadays, it's getting harder and harder to play this tight man-to-man coverage because you're not even allowed to touch these superstar wide receivers.
Of course, a year ago, the Redskins went out. They got Robert Griffin. They had Alfred Morris. What a surprise. But they finally appear to have the coach that's ready to take the Redskins back to their old glory days in Mike Shanahan.
Yeah, Jim, Mike Shanahan did a terrific job last year in Washington without question. First off, they had salary cap problems, so they couldn't go out and really sign some of the free agents they wanted. 2 of their best defensive players were hurt and missed almost the whole year, and somehow they found a way to win the NFC East and get into the playoffs. That was a terrific job.
Well, Mike Shanahan had got him back to the playoffs, and it was in the playoffs where Robert Griffin re-injured that knee, leaving a lot of people questioning about what the Redskins were doing there.
Yeah, everybody's a genius after the fact, and I didn't hear anybody complaining when Robert Griffin III helped them get to the playoffs late in the year. I didn't hear them complaining when the Washington Redskins were winning that playoff game against the Seattle Seahawks. So looking back, we always could be smarter, but I think the decisions he made what he thought was best for Robert Griffin III and the football team.
1st and 10, and Morris has got it on the handoff.
Watch the blitz.
The offense heads to the line for the 7th play of the drive. 2nd down and 5. He'll be brought down, but not before picking up the first down. The Redskins line up in the pistol offense. 1st and 10, looking to the right side and throwing. And it's incomplete. Just couldn't hold on to it after the hit.
Well, it's so hard to do this nowadays, to jar the football out of the hands of the receiver, but the defender did it that time. He hit him, that football came loose, incomplete pass.
The Redskins come out in the pistol. About midway through the second quarter, he'll take the snap.
There we go. Gain of 2 on the play.
Well, I guess the only good thing you can say about that play, the quarterback's happy. He gets a completion, but it only goes for a couple yards.
Marching down the field and taking their time. Griffin's going to take the snap from the shotgun. The defense gets the sack.
7-yard loss on the play.
Outside linebackers who can get to the quarterback, they are a rare breed in the NFL because it takes talent, size, speed, everything to do it as a linebacker, and we saw it that time on display.
The kick is through for 3.
Jim, they get the field goal.
The kicking team now getting set here for what looks like an onside kick. The receiving team has the recovery. This will be a long one for 3. Right off the upright and wide of the mark. That'll do it for the first half here, just outside our nation's capital. We'll take a short breather for halftime and return in a moment for the second half. Let's check in now with Danielle Bellini from the sidelines.
I had a moment to speak with D'Amico Ryans at halftime. His team has got the lead right now, and he told me it's up to the defense to make it stand up. He said, as a defense, you don't want to give up a lead, so we're going to come out and make plays to keep this lead. Seems simple enough, guys. I'll send it back up to you.
Donnie Jones now ready to punt. Going to try his luck here. And tackle down at the 49-yard line. It's first down as they head to the line. Griffin's got it in the gun. What a hit, and the ball falls incomplete.
That's interesting. As you watch the receiver trying to make that catch, he knew the defender was close, so he didn't put all of his heart into it. The defender made a nice hit and knocks the football out to the ground.
Alfred Morris lined up in the backfield. Scrambling out of the pocket. Looking for an open receiver on the right. Brings it into his body.
When you pick up first downs against the defense, they will get tired. That time, nice job by the offense getting the first down, even though they're losing here in the game.
Davis is shifted from tight end to a receiver in the slot. They'll go shotgun here. He's looking to the right. That ball has been picked off.
Linebackers nowadays are so talented. They can just do everything. They're strong enough to stop the run, but how about this interception? Good job, good reading of the quarterback, and a nice catch.
They're set to punt it away now. He's going to try and return this one. And he's tackled at the 32-yard line.
Hey, watch the corner. Alert, alert.
Alfred Morris lined up in the backfield. And Morris, his hand at the football.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice hit, baby.
That's a terrible read by the running back. It's a short game, but it's all his fault. He picked the wrong hole. He should have cut it back. He didn't, and that's why he was tackled.
Hey, man.
RG3 has it under center. Getting away from the pressure. The tackle was made, but the first down is picked up.
Well, when your team is behind, what do? Just come out there and get a first down. That's a nice job by the offense.
Watch the safety blitz.
Garçon's lined up now as a slot receiver. Throws to the right. Wide open for the catch.
Hey, let's make some long games.
Well, it doesn't look like much, but it really serves the purpose. Picks up the first down, and now they have a chance to open things up.
That was a big gainer. Now it's time to back it up. And Morris is taking the handoff. Brought down by Trent Cole.
Good job that time by the offense. Power run gets them a few yards.
And Morris is lined up directly behind the quarterback here. Looking for a receiver on the left side here. You talk about controlling the flow of the game. Another first down, and the drive keeps on going.
Yeah, why not? The defense, they're just sitting over there. They're taking the hits and not even fighting back. It's a terrible job by the defense.
First and 10, and Morris is going to secure the handoff.
Jim, when you get inside the other team's red zone, inside the 20-yard line, and you're down some points, you're thinking touchdown in these situations.
Watch the blitz, watch the blitz. SOS.
Reed's a tight end, but now shifted into the backfield.
Watch the blitz.
Second down and 8. Looks to his left. He makes the catch. Touchdown. This game is tight.
When you're behind in a football game, drive down and score. They did that. Now the next time when they get back out there, they got to do it again. Show some patience and drive it down the field.
Lining up now for the two-point conversion. Robert Griffin III from the shotgun. And they will not convert here on the two-point conversion. Good stand by the defense. The Eagles now holding on to a diminishing lead as they'll get the football back here. Scores 14-12. And he begins his return. Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24. Smith's a receiver in the slot. Now 1st and 10. Here's the give to LaShawn McCoy.
Well, anytime you're talking about a successful run in the NFL, the running back is going to be a big part of that. Breaking tackles, but this time it was just the vision of the running back. He picked the right hole and picked up some nice yards.
Vick in shotgun formation, challenging the defenders to the right side. Had it for a moment, but the ball is knocked out, incomplete. That'll do it for the 3rd quarter here in Landover, Maryland. We'll be back in just a moment for the 4th and final quarter. The Eagles offense has switched sides now and has the football as we begin the 4th quarter. LaShawn McCoy is in the backfield. The final quarter underway now with this snap. And it's out of bounds, incomplete. Donnie Jones now ready to punt. He's brought to a halt. Offense lines up here. 1st and 10. Looking to the right side and throwing. That's an interception. Snickers is the proud sponsor of this satisfying defensive replay. When hunger hits, Snickers satisfies.
That was an awesome job. By the defense, they just read the quarterback's eyes. They got in position and they made the interception.
Watch the blitz. Watch the blitz.
Macklin's going to get set in the slot for this snap. 1st and 10. They deck him in the backfield.
Well, the play is there to be made, but the offensive player doesn't get it done. Bad job on 1st down.
Watch it, man. They're coming. They're coming.
And now they'll try over again on 2nd down. McCoy trying the right side. No one's going to get him now. The 10 in stride, and he's home for the touchdown.
Let's go.
There is nothing like getting a long running play for a touchdown. When you do, you just feel like you're stealing something.
Hey, here we go. Watch the blitz. Watch the blitz. Watch the blitz.
The defense comes out in the nickel. 1st and 10. He's tackled at the 28.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
After running it, it's 2nd down. And Morris is going to take the handoff now.
When it's 2nd and short, to me, it's a great time to get a little safe short throw, which should be wide open, or take a chance and go down the field to look to score some points. Terrible call. No yards picked up that time on the run.
Third down following the run. Griffin's back in shotgun formation. Gets away from the pressure.
When you're behind in a football game, all you can do on the offensive side is just go out there and thinking about making plays and picking up first downs. Good job by the offense.
The quarterback's coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a third time. Running away from the pressure. Throwing now to his left. Ball is batted down.
Nice job by the quarterback. He gets quick pressure, able to get outside the pocket and keep this play alive.
Wait.
Second down coming up.
All day. Hey,
Screen. Caught. They've got him behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, we see it more and more. Football's thrown behind the line of scrimmage. They do it that time. Nice catch, but a loss of yards on the play.
Davis in the slot here for this play. Now it's a 3rd and 13. In trouble now. Looking for an open receiver on the right. The Redskins get a first down.
Sometimes it's good protection by the offensive line, and sometimes it's just bad defense. They can't get to the quarterback, and that's another completion by him.
They face first down. Fakes him out. A tackle behind the line.
So many things you could do on first down, and what do you come up? You come up with that play. That was just a bad play call.
Davis moved from the tight end position to the slot. Just about 7.5 minutes to go in this one. Going to take off with it. He's looking to the right here on this throw. And intercepted. Nice tackle.
Well, I have to say that's just a terrible decision by the quarterback there.
This game is over. How hard is it to deal with an opening week loss in this league?
It is so tough because you put in so much work, so much planning. You really plan for about 3 weeks to get ready to play that opening game, and to lose it, it's really hard to deal with. Well, that was a beautiful run that time by Jim. You're right to say it's the play of the game, and you got to give credit to the big, ugly guys up front. I'm talking about the offensive line. They were dominating, and when they dominate, it allows a running back with talent to get down the field and pick up good yards.
So for Phil Simms and all the crew at EA Sports, Jim Nantz saying so long for now.